All right, the Libertarian Party has always been tremendously supportive of the cause of free markets and sound money. To learn more about them, please visit our Libertarian speakers and learn more about their party. They also have a booth to my left. I believe that's stage right. Okay, Mr. Guy McLendon is a vice chairman of the Texas Libertarian Party. He served as a Texas representative on their national platform committee in 2006 and 2008, and again for the coming 2010 convention. Guy co-sponsored several Common Ground events to improve cooperation between patriots in different political parties. Give it up one time for Mr. Guy McLendon.
Hello, Houston. I'm Guy McLendon, chairman of the Harris County Libertarian Party. What a day. Such a great gathering of patriots. Let's do a roll call. Young Americans for Liberty, are you there? Yeah. Glenn Beck 912, are you there? Yeah. All right. Libertarians. Yeah. And Ron Paul Republicans. Yeah. All right, my man. For you, I have a special message. The Harris County Libertarian Party has endorsed Ron Paul's Federal Reserve Transparency Act of 2009. Yeah. All right. Let's audit the Fed. We are with you. In the Fed. In the Fed. In the Fed. All right. We stand here near the Houston Federal Reserve Bank, a symbol of tyranny. Why do I say tyranny? That sounds harsh, doesn't it? But think about your life savings, your nest egg. By printing trillions of dollars, the Fed reduces the value of your savings. That's a sneaky way to steal from your own bank account. Bad politician. For example, last November, 1 ounce of platinum sold for $830. 1 year ago today. Now it sells for $1,360, an increase of 64%. This suggests a massive 1 year drop in the value of the dollar. Call your congressman and tell him to stop the Fed from stealing your cash. Every day. Tell him to put Ron's bill, H.R. 1207, on the floor for a vote, a dedicated vote. But the Fed is only part of the problem. Our nation is avalanching towards absolute tyranny. The federal government is nationalizing the entire economy. What they do not own, they control. No one likes the ugly word fascism, but that appears to be where we're heading. A few corporations, a few bad actors are acting as proxies of the federal government. The financial industry and General Motors are under federal control. Medical and energy industries are under attack. We citizens must draw the line. This far and no farther. But hey, enough of all that doom and gloom. Let us now think together, you and I, about some solutions. We are here for solutions. Let me share a two-step plan to put America back on the road to freedom. Step number one begins with us, right here, right now. We are the Liberty Movement. No single organization working alone can restore freedom. As Ben Franklin said, we must join or die. The duopoly would keep us apart and ineffective. Now, when I say the word duopoly, I mean that bipolar monopoly held by the mainstream Republican and Democratic parties. Their creation, the Texas Election Code, is designed to create conflict. A party that petitions for ballot access must get over 80,000 raw signatures in 10 weeks, 10 little weeks during the Texas summer heat. A voter can sign only one petition, and only if they did not vote in a primary. As a movement, let's not play their game and squander our time needlessly. When the movement is fragmented, divided, that's like being a finely dispersed mist, like a ghost and ineffective. Instead, we must defy the duopoly. coalesced to form water, a tidal wave, a tsunami, to wash tyranny from Washington like the fungus it is. Step number one is to energize a national political party, one that is designed to defend the rights of the individual, a party of principle, one that has a proven track record to get access on all 50 state ballots, one that can threaten the duopoly. The Libertarian Party is all the above. However, the movement does have several parties that could be the one melting pot of liberty that I propose. So it's a marketplace out there. Please consider our support of these policies in a factor in your selection, you the customer. First, we are strong on defense, but we are not aggressive. We would bring our troops home so they can defend the United States. Bring them home. Repeal victimless crime laws. Now, we do not condone self-destructive practices such as drug abuse or prostitution, but we do recognize the blatant obvious. The cure is worse than the disease. Okay, it's worse. Our party has fought for liberty since 1971, and we are at your service. A presidential campaign from a well-financed celebrity candidate would strengthen us further. Ideal candidates in my mind would include, obviously, Ron Paul, the good doctor, Glenn Beck, or John Stossel. Step number two, and this is critical, is for enough majority party members in Congress to switch their affiliation to the new Liberty Party, sufficient to tip the balance of power in Congress. If the 9/12 group and Tea Parties got behind a single successful third-party campaign for president, do you think Congress would get a shock? Do you? Yes. That'd be a shock, wouldn't it? Yes. Good members in Congress will need a shock, some cover to caucus with a new Liberty Party, generically speaking. I believe many congressmen want to stop the avalanche towards tyranny and would if they could. Here are some numbers. To reach balance in the current House, 40 seats, or 9%, would need to switch from blue to red. Luckily, that gap will close in the year 2010. Examples, 39 Blue Dog Democrats voted against the recent health care bill. That's good. 39 Blue Dogs voted against it. Remember the bailout bill in 2008, W's bill? 108 Republicans voted against that bad bill. So 34% of Congress may be inclined to defy their party leadership, and only 9% is required. This could work. Give me a show of hands. Who remembers the United States Senator from Vermont, Jim Jeffords? Does anyone? There's one. There's another one. Okay, not too many. He left the GOP in 2001 and caucused with the Democrats. That may remind you? Now, flip-flopping has a bad image. Still, consider this lesson. The day Jim Jeffords switched, his one vote changed the minority party to majority. The majority picks the chair of every committee and every subcommittee in the entire United States Senate, and they set the legislative agenda. Imagine the impact if a good Jim Jeffords had switched back the next week, demanding liberty, and again the next week, demanding liberty, whiplashing the duopoly back and forth until they complied with our Constitution. Imagine. Now, no one likes a flip-flopper, yet desperate times call for bold action. A shock in the presidential campaign could give the few good people the cover they need to form a, remember this, coalition Congress. Just imagine Ron Paul as Speaker of the House after Congress responds to a successful campaign for president by Libertarian Glenn Beck. That could mean liberty in our lifetime. You see, no one person or group working alone can achieve such a massive